Hey, it's Jordan here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out this Italianate villa that was built in 1862. Now, this house is in pretty rough shape, as well as it has been taken over by squatters, and there's lots of evidence of that. So, we're first going to be looking at these vents up there. Like I said, this house is old from 1862, and it was just such a cool house that was split up into multiple different apartments. And then you have an old radiator there on the left and a beautiful staircase on the right. Now, I remember when they filmed this, at the back there, it smelled like poo. And yeah, I'm pretty sure there was some back there. But again, a nice, beautiful staircase, which was really nice. Now, into the first room we go into, maybe originally it was a formal dining room or living room, but on the wall there was this really nice granite, maybe even marble fireplace. It was really cool to see like all the designs in that. But like I was saying earlier, this house, being split into different apartments and taken over by squatters. We will see a lot more of that soon. A lot of broken glass in this place too. We have a can of Chef Boyardee beefaroni. Personally, I like the ravioli better, but nice real wood floors as well. But also the ceiling, the crown molding on the ceiling was really, really, really cool. And also in one part of the building was actually caught on fire as well, but we will get to that later on. Moving on into the hallway now. I remember when I filmed this, it was also like super cold because it was like December or something like that. But anyways, we have the staircase, one of the staircases that go upstairs. And straight here we have the furnace room. And to my left, there was this really odd paper about a camera sign out sheet, which is, I thought was kind of odd. But I guess that was a storage room as well. So we are going to be going down this hallway here, and the ceiling wasn't doing very well. Obviously, people were taking out all the wire and stuff. So here we are in the laundry room now. And yeah, everything's just been like stripped and destroyed by the people that were living here. Actually, the shower's not in that bad condition. And we have a nice giant hole in the ceiling where they were also stealing copper. So the next room we're going into is the kitchen. Now, it's a pretty decent size. I'm not really sure how like these apartments were actually split up because it ended up kind of getting confusing. So here on the stove we have some evidence of the devil's lettuce in a nice big 2x4 going over the door to keep people out, apparently. But on the table here we have some Narcon nasal spray kits so it can reverse the effects of overdoses. Like I said, a lot of drug stuff in this house. And I'm pretty sure the fridge didn't smell, but there was also another fridge that we just passed. Yeah, there we go, another one. So into the next room we go. Also, kind of want to be a little cautious when you're walking on floors like this because you obviously don't want to step on any dirty needles. But this needle deposit container was jammed packed. Probably couldn't see because well, you can kind of see it. But yeah, There was like also 3 rooms I somehow managed to forget. And like I said, this layout of this house was just kind of off for me and somehow forgot. But anyways, look at the size of this radiator. It is pretty big. But now let's go check out the upstairs. So up the staircase we go. Again, a nice beautiful staircase. I wouldn't be surprised if it was made out of oak or something like that. And you definitely don't have nice staircases like that these days unless you have a lot of money. But all original flooring, it seems like, or maybe not original from 1862, but obviously definitely the flooring in here is still very, very old. And I didn't really understand why they had those boards over the staircase there. But into the first bedroom we go. This bedroom was quite normal, very high ceilings as well. But the windows in this room have been updated to vinyl ones. Then you had your closet there. And of course, we had some lovely inspirational quotes on the wall. Yesterday, ream tomorrow, lie today. How very inspirational. So that is it for this room, and the really nice ceiling fan with the remote still there too. Nice door, actually. Oh, I remember how bad it smelt in there. I like just thinking back how I didn't even want to go even near that toilet because the squatters have been using that, and clearly this place doesn't have any sort of running water, so you can imagine how much it smells there. But look at that light fixture. Really cool as well. High ceilings in this hallway here. And really nice wooden French doors there that go up to this really, really, really small like lookout. And so going into the second bedroom, I remember that this room smelled like pee so bad, and the windows have been updated, and I'm pretty sure those plastic bags were full of pee. Um, and for the most part, the upstairs was actually kept pretty clean, I guess. There isn't like a whole lot of vandalism or damage on this floor. But here we get into the front of the house. Lots of windows. And there is like the steepest staircase ladder that into like the tiniest little lookout. And I remember it was pretty hard to climb, and as you can see, it's quite the slope. But I remember there was like broken glass and stuff, so kind of had to be careful of like when you were getting to the top there. And it was also kind of hard to film at the same time. But yeah, a lot of windows up there as well. I was kind of surprised. I mean, I don't really know what you'd be doing up there other than maybe, you know, smoking the devil's lettuce or something. It's a pretty cool spot, I guess, for doing that. Now, back down the staircase we go, and we're going to be checking out this room here on the right. Personally, I actually like this color in this room. I think it goes well with the white trim. And of course, this house has an interesting, or this room in particular has a very interesting kind of layout. You kind of lose some space there because you have the radiator, but I really do like how they kept the floors, you know, original or pretty original. Now, going into this room is where this guy was actually staying. He had his ID card, which you can see on the chair, a bunch of different spoons, and his bed. I don't mean to laugh. I mean, his bed is made out of insulation, and there's a bunch of blankets and stuff, but definitely he's living there, and luckily he wasn't there when I was upstairs, or that would have been really awkward. And somehow I lost footage of this bedroom here, but let's go check out the basement. So into the basement we go, and you can see that it has a stone foundation because, again, this house is really old. So we got a bunch of paint down there on the shelf. And over here we have the hydrometers for each apartment. I still don't even remember how many were in here, like 3 or 4 at least. And over here we just have a lot more junk. The washer and dryer were still there, and a random bottle that had some stuff in it, and there was some bathroom tiles and a bunch of glass or screens or something back there, water softener, workout bench. So we're going to be going into this other part of the basement. I'm sure they all had access to the basement. And yeah, as you can see, there's just like so much junk down there, like another washer there. Of course, no abandoned house is complete without Christmas decorations. They have one of those like closets over there. Just a lot of junk. But moving on into the next room, in here on the left is the dryer that's been pushed over. And yeah, this room kind of smelled, I remember. Obviously they've been taking stuff out of the ceiling. Yeah, obviously there's not really too much going on in this room. And I really wish I could have done this better and not missed those rooms that I didn't somehow film. Or maybe I ended up losing the footage somehow. So, but we are going to be checking out the section of the house where the fire was. So let's go check that out now. So I'm not really sure if that's actually blood or it's just paint or something, but I really don't think that it was blood. Yeah, so this place ended up being stripped after the fire here, but here that's where the shower was. And this place was actually up for sale too, so I'm kind of curious of what they're actually going to do with this place. And here we have the burnt fridge with food actually still in it. It's kind of a really random place. But yeah, look at that fireplace. Really cool as well. And it was like I don't even remember what that thing was. But yeah, this place was pretty boarded. But obviously not secure enough when you have people living in here. And then in this room we have another fireplace as well. Really cool. Yeah, too bad this place has already been gutted and stuff. It would have been really cool to see, obviously, before the fire. But that's it for the video, guys. Sorry it's a little disappointing. It's not really the best video, but thanks for coming, and I'll see you guys on the next one.